Yeah, we're driving around the perimeter at the top of the Oakley Sediment Basin where we store the sediments pumped from the lake for the dredging program for the city of Decatur. Dredging is the removal of sediments in our lake. And the reason we have this storage site is so we have a location to put the sediments in. This project the city's been doing, the first one was done in 1992. Now you have this one that was recently done in 2003 or 4. And then we're going to have this one coming up in RFPs fall of 2013 with hopefully the project starting in 2014. We've not dredged probably for about a year now, so it is overgrown with growth, and that's why you're seeing the vegetation, which it serves two purposes: a habitat for wildlife, and it's keeping any runoff from going back in where we discharge at the weir gates at the far west end. There is quite a bit of wildlife out here. We've got deer out here, we've got foxes, we've got coyotes, we've got pelicans out here, we've got a bunch of different ingrids out here. Most of the sediment is discharged to the far east end down here, and it's discharged there so the total suspended solids will fall out and the water has a chance to reach some clarity before it goes back into the lake, which we have to test it before it goes into the lake, and it's got to be at least 15 parts per million before we can release it into the lake. We are at the southwest side of the sediment basin, and this is our weir where we discharge the water back into the ditch, which returns into the lake. There's several different things we have to do here. We have weir boards down here that we have to put in and hold the water back in case the clarity of the water is not good enough. They're actual interlocking boards where they stack, and there's grooves in them, and they actually stack, and then they swell up, and that keeps the water from going through them. We are losing our water capacity, and naturally our lake is our water for the city itself and all the residents around the lake, as well as Mount Zion. So we have to have the water capacity in order for us to survive.